Welcome, my friends. Come and listen. I come with a tale from a place that's hot like hell. The story of a native mutt that was raised in the dusk right under this sun. Makes clouds so black, it makes the Rez run. Barking louder than everybody's guns. A king of the 666 highway. Following his hunger to make a success. All day long to his very last breath. Bring your family and friends to witness a rowdy ass native straight from the red zone. The ugliest Rezzdog you'll ever know. He'll take you on a trail through this wicked nation. So here's your tour guide, Wickit, Native Al. Rezzdog, he's just a dirty Rezzdog, he's just a Rezzdog, Rezzdog, he's just a dirty Rezzdog, Rezzdog, he's just a dirty Rezzdog. I'm a Rezzdog, always walking by myself. I'm running without a pack, getting ready to attack. With a fight so hard, I will drag you on your back. I'm not man's best friend, I will stare you in the corner, watch you cry and then do that shit again. I'm the ugliest Rezzdog you will ever see. I'll be walking on the road or fighting in the streams. I'm punching haters out with my rottweiler head, howling like a coyote on the day that I am dead. Don't be fucking with my sheep, cause I'll drag you through the ditches, plus I'll bite your grandma's feet. I'm the bad Rezzdog that be running through your farm. I tried to eat a cow, but couldn't eat the arm. Also body break lines when I feel like killing time. Plus I almost killed my neighbor more than 16 times. So if you see us coming, better watch the Rezzdog, cause we're getting away with crime. Here I am, I'm just a Rezzdog, roaming this land that's so fucking odd. Here I am, I'm just a Rezzdog, roaming this land that's so fucking odd.
What's up, bro? How y'all doing? What's up, bro? How are y'all feeling tonight?
My Rezzdog album. My Rezzdog album, it's a success for me, you know, because I just wanted to make at least one album and drop it. Not for likes or anything, just for myself about, because, you know, that's basically what we said as Wicked Native. Like, all we wanted was just to drop one album. That was it. At least, if we're lucky enough, we can make another one. But the Rezzdog album, I had four cool ass producers. SNOOSHI basically helped me through the whole thing, and I had another producer. His name was Al. Al was like one of the guys that basically got me to know the Juggernaut family, because he liked our set and he would talk to me, and then he's the one who showed me the Juggernaut studio. And then he's like, come over and hang out. So I started hanging out with him, you know, and through the shows I got to know him, and it was pretty cool. And that guy was amazing, a talented guy too. He was a talented guy with the computers and everything. And I got these beats, and then I was like, hey, girl, can you help me produce this song? And he was like, alright. So I was like, alright. So I started writing. But, you know, just working with him was awesome. And he was just like, go for it, man. Just do it like this, you know, just go all out. So I went all out with him. And he did my songs. I love them. And then I would go to the Opium Den and chill with the Goober Gang. And a couple songs recorded with the Goober King, Biz Nation, Mutty. And Mutty was the one who helped me with the Rezzdog album. So right there, if you listen to it, it's Rezzdog and Mutty. And it started off my album. He put it together. He helped me do the Rezzdog song. That's when I knew my shit was gonna change, because of the Rezzdog. Took on a whole new look,
well, not a whole new look, but just kind of had to change my ways a little bit. Not realizing that I was a Wickit native. Yeah, I was a Wickit native all them years. That's why I was crazy. But a Rezzdog more like it. I wander around, find my own place. And the Goober Gang is awesome people. You gotta check them out and check out their page. And the Bishop, it was recorded in the Opium Den. Much love to Bishop, he's always been there. He's a good friend. He's on my album, No Home. And just the love that they did, you know, just getting them together. And then my fourth producer was, who helped me finish it, was Cody Kelly. He's the sound engineer for Juggernaut Music, and he's a crazy guy. That's my white brother right there. I went to Arkansas with him, and we opened up on Tom Woods The Flow. It was fucking awesome, bro. Like, it's like a mini gathering of jugglers, and it was awesome, dude. It's fucking hot out there. It's fucking hot out there, so humid. Not the type of weather I'm used to. Me and Cody Kelly, you know, when I was in the studio with him, you know, that one time he just gave me props because I started trying to do things, but then he was like, alright, just do it like this, try this. And I told him I wanted sound effects, I wanted this and that. Then he started opening up more into his studio, and he helped me do the intro. He helped me produce a couple of songs, and I have the whole Jug family featured on my album. And just the making of it was awesome, you know. It took a while. It took me like maybe 2-3 years to finally get it all together and put it out. And when I finally put out my Rezzdog album, my Rezzdog album, when I dropped it, I got a lot of props for it. You know, my fan base just went a little bigger, and I was just like, whoa, you know, people actually listen. People be like, fuck yeah, Wickit, man, you know, I like what you're talking about, I like what you're doing, you know, and that's all that counts basically. I guess I did a good job on making that album, and if I'm gonna make another album, I'm gonna be happy to at least make another album, you know. But the Rezzdog album was a big success for me. Yeah, and it got me to where I am today. And like one of my biggest anthems that I got is Scalp.
Because you take it out like I said, it's going nice and boom to stay up all on the other side. Because I know I'm laying and I'm going to take the bait. Fuck with the snake now in this place. Fuck with the meat now, really don't care what you say. Take your way, man, what's the snake? Let them do it, don't just do it like you do.
scalping song in concert, you know, especially when that beat hits, boom, and start rocking that shit, and that's what gets the crowd going. And when I was in Arkansas, I played that song, and when I played it, Tom Wood said, "Bro, you're crazy for playing that song in front of all these people, you know, all these white people." I was like, "No, they're cool." I was like, "I know, right?" He goes, "Yep, much love, you gave me props." And then I went into the crowd, and I tripped out, like, whoa, so many light-complected natives, showing the love, showing this, happy to see this native doing stuff out there, you know. And there's the cool people that give you props, like, "Oh, it's all cool, you know." But then there's the traditional devils that just think you're supposed to walk in beauty, which they don't realize that nowadays no one is walking in beauty. Our sisters are not walking in beauty, no. They're walking down the street all beat up. They're with the man who just, you know, does crazy things to them all the time. There's a guy out there, there's a mom out there who leaves her kids with the grandpa that she knows have been incarcerated for rape, you know, and they don't know how wicked this nation is, but yet they try and hide it. So that's like crazy to me in this wicked nation. But yeah, that's what I think about, you know. And I grew up with hardcore Christians, and I read the Bible. I read it from beginning to the end. That's why I question a lot. A lot of people don't like it because a priest will just open it up and read what he feels like that day, not realizing that some of the people in the church feel a whole lot different. Some of them are pissed off, and some of them are just like, "Fuck this shit." And he's reading shit that makes him feel better, you know, thinking it makes everybody feel better, which is not. But I took a chance. I read the Bible, and I question a lot because there's a lot in there that's the truth, you know. And then, like, a lot of people get mad when I tell them that Jesus Christ is the alien sent down to Earth with limited powers, you know, just to fuck with the chemistry and shit like that. But I believe in a lot. I believe in the Earth. I believe in the
Holy Spirit. I believe in everything.
Yeah, I believe in everything. Because there's nothing not to believe in. Because everything is here. The magic, the witchcraft, the love, the hate, the loneliness, the survival. And that's one thing about being native is you never know where our place is in life. Because everything was taken away at one point. But all I gotta say is our natives need to get their shit together one way or another. Because give it some time, our language is gonna die. Either this coming generation or the next. And what are the elders gonna do when the language does die? What are our people gonna do? Yeah. So that's one question I gotta ask my people is, what are you gonna do?
we go, 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads. Here we go, 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads. Here we go, 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads. Here we go, 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads. 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads. Here we go, 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads. Here we go, 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads. Here we go, 505 New Mexico, we gonna take another ride around the back dirt roads.
We are in Shiprock, New Mexico. There's SNOOSHI. What's up?
New Mex.
It's right here by the bridge. I think so, yeah. Yeah. Then we got the Three Kings. Oh shit. What's up? What's up? Chilling with the family from Shiprock. Yep. Yeah. You gotta watch her, she's dangerous. We got DJ Fish. What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? What's going on? It's the other Rezzdog right here from the eastern side of the Navajo Nation, you know what I'm saying? So, if you catch a native in your town, in your city, in your res, say what's up, because, you know, Rezzdog move from city to city, from res to res, baby. Let's do it.
Got Rezdogs everywhere. This is a setup.
What's up, man? What's cracking like it's going down tonight? First annual special night of Sobriety, man. Setting up, getting things ready, gonna pop it off soon. Yeah, shout out to the 666 Killers from the east side, man.
Oh yeah.
Holla at me, man. Yeah, throw your hands up.
Oh yeah, much love, man. We got homies right here. Yeah, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Get
What's
ready for
up?
the night.
Hell yeah, much love, man.
Oh yeah, metalhead.
Yep. We'll go between here. This is how it looks. All the natives. All the natives.
Check, testing, 1, 2, 3.
That way. Look.
Check, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check microphone test. I said I want to test this microphone out one more time. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing.
Keeping the vibe high.
For real, though.
Testing on the left testing.
And we got Schizo Sam right here. What's up? What's up?
All right, bro.
Yep. Fuck yeah, throwing it down here in Shiprock. It's right in SNOOSHI's face.
That's a snack.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? That's a snack. Just a little bit. Small.
Check, 1, 2.
Get my niggas stroke. If it ain't about the money, I hate the road. On the road to the rich man, this is go. On the time that I stop for the liquor store. And to get the drug, for the indigo. Listen up, cause I don't need a penny go. Deep bitches send go, sit in the clinic. Yo, they on my deal, I won't let it get physical. These niggas quick as I'm so for a penny, yo. I'm never self. That in the spiritual, kicking this shit. Feeling my shit, bro. Some niggas think me, bro. I need a minute, yo. I'm thinking pivot, yo. I need a minute, so all of my kicking go with everything. I'm on back, we ride through the city. Now I know my side. Chillin' with my niggas, just the time of our life. Nigga really wanna take our lives, he can try. I don't really care if he dies, then he died. I don't really care if I died, then I died, yeah. I don't really care if he dies, then he dies, yeah. I don't really care if I died, then I died, yeah. I don't really care if he dies, then he dies. Working with my niggas when I slide in the ride. Niggas want some smoke, I'ma light up the fire. Bitch, I ain't pussy, you wanna fly, we can fly. Niggas can't see me, I'm out of sight or they blind. All of these buses is trash, tell them cannon like it's up in the bag. I'ma start getting a fuck with the crash. Ever the bitches, you know when I smash. Feel like a star when I throw in that rap. End up on Mars when I'm pumping the gas. Niggas thinking, yo, I'm cutting the grass. Yo, I run it in a couple of bags. Been a man that would like to be me, yo, I know a freak who can like to see me. She come around in the night evening. You full of shit like a diaper genie, yo, it's going up. And you water season, need that fettuccine. Come up fucking need it, even blind man said they could probably see me. Carry that heat to the eyes of even. I'm riding with it, sliding nigga, what's poppin' with you? Said I'm the nigga, out here chillin', try to stop me nigga. My proposition, time to get it, I'm about to flip it. I want the millions, bottle feelings, with hollow tipsy. I'm about to get it, my squad is vicious, we start to finish. A lot of bitches, they just wanna go to gargle children. I'm talking that shit, I'm about to get it. I'm tryna ball like I'm Scottie Pippen. You know I kill it, keep a whole fucking bodies with it. And I don't do this shit, my nigga, I'm just probably living.
Here we are.
I was like, I need a drink.
Is that how you are? Puck? Don't you fucking off.
So you can walk around Giphy with me.
Oh,
Get
getting there, getting there.
Over and try to choke you.
I was all right,
Trying
to tell us
So what did you call me? Who you call me? Look, hold. What did you call my coach?
What time is it here? An hour different now.
Yeah. Big hour difference.
What's called McCleva, so it's like McCleva. McCleva back, right? Pueblo or something?
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and shit. Lick on my nuts and talk about it.
Yeah, you know, like scallop meat. You know, scallop is like raw, bro. Raw meat.
That was great.
Territorial look and don't ask for cares out.
Oh shit.
That's thing.
I'm gonna say.
And then we got Cody. Got Hawk. Got Freeze.
Hey, trying to add a little bit of heat in here by rapping to the thermostat.
Alright.
Oh, he's got the proof.
And there's Ern.
Oh shit! German Scheiße.
Spider-Man.
Concerts I've been going to basically ever since I was young. Before I got on stage and started making my own music, I've been going to concerts for the longest time. Yeah, and right now I work at the Jug. I help out with the security. The Juggernaut Music. I was a fan there for the longest time, and now I'm a part of it, and that's dope. But through the music, I've got to meet a lot of people, and and because music has been around all my life. When I was growing up, like when I would come home, my mom and dad had house parties, and my uncles and them had bands. They had fucking guitars, drums, but that was my thing about music. And it's hard for me to get into music now because everybody's on their own subject, and what these new people are singing about, I'm basically not into, or I just don't bother. And then around here, around the Rez, I try not to listen to other native artists. Like I listen to some of my bros. When they drop a new album or a new song, we all support each other. But I don't like to like. The reason why I don't listen to a lot is because, I just don't want someone coming up and being like, hey man, he's trying to steal my style, because that happens a lot, and I just try to stick in my own era where the music's just, for me, if I make it, I make it, If I make a song, I make a song. If I drop a music video, I drop a music video. If I'm gonna perform here, I'm gonna perform here, but it's not like I'm trying to make big, because all we're here to do is just tell a story. And that's the kind of music that I really enjoy. So when you listen to someone, they tell a story. There's a story behind the song, because basically there's a story behind every song, and it's just up to the fans are the only ones that understand that song, because that song has a meaning. And that's just basically what we do here with the Wicked Nation. We just want to tell stories. We're not trying to low grade anybody or nothing, but but I put it down for my Rezzdog too, for my Wicked natives and my Rezzdog. And yeah, that's just how music is now for me, basically. And through that, I hardly grew up with hip hop. I hardly grew up with like Bonedust. I didn't really know Tupac, Biggie, because I just grew up with metalhead uncles and But I only heard certain songs when I would go party with my bros, and they'd be like, yeah, listen to this song, but I didn't really get into it. I didn't really get into the whole like Tupac and Biggie phrase. Yeah, I didn't really get into that, you know, and I didn't get into Eazy-E or none of them. But, you know, the ones that caught me was like 3 6 Mafia, you know, I'd be like, oh shit, you know. But that was through my friends, you know, like if I would go and party with my friends and they'd be like, yeah, check this out. And that's the only way I would hear it. But it's a trip how me and my sister always clowns on me and says, it's a trip how you know so much about them, but I knew everything about Tupac, everything about Biggie, the NWA, I knew the whole background history, but I didn't know their songs. I've heard them at the parties. But then I just never listened to them again until slowly, until when SNOOSHI came back in. And when I started hanging out with SNOOSHI listened to a lot of the old school stuff, and I would tell him, you know who this is? And he was like, yeah, and he would tell me, you know, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, you know, not knowing that he grew up with all that. He grew up listening to all that, you know, and I never heard about it, you know, because me and SNOOSHI, I think we're 10 years apart, and listening to that, and he's the one who kind of like showed me the whole Bone Thugs and Tupac and Biggie and, you know, like their music, because before, like I said, I just knew the background history, how they got shot and all that. But SNOOSHI's the one who's like, yeah, listen to it, you know, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, you know, and that's basically how I entered hip hop, was through SNOOSHI. That's how I got to know it. And then when I got involved with Juggernaut, the Jug, hanging out with the other artists there, Rezzdog, Cody, and that, you know, they're showing me all these hip hop stuff, and you know, and I'm like, wow, you know, they're like so much different fucking genres that I didn't even know of when I was growing up. When I was growing up, I just knew rock and rap, you know, and then that's all I knew was rock and rap. I never knew there was like so much to the hip hop thing, but I didn't realize I was around the hip hop thing era, because I used to go tagging. I used to tag on trains. I used to run around, spray paint, yeah, and bus flows. But then that's what kind of split me and the Wicked Natives apart. When one day he came back and he was showing us this hip hop cat. And I didn't get into it because, you know, it just sounded like he was just trying to freestyle for the fuck of it. But then they felt it. And then all of a sudden, I moved to Phoenix. And then, like, I had to do some stuff out there. And then when I came back, their whole perspective was changed. I went back to Burrs and them. And then they were like, I was like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Walked into his room, there was nothing on his wall. I'm like, what the hell? He's like, yeah, he was like, changed my ways, you know, like, not juggling no more. We're like, you can change, you know, because, and that's when they just like totally went all hip hop, and I was like, alright, and that wasn't my style, so that's where we kind of fell out. And, you know, they were just like, yeah, we want to talk about this, we want to talk about that, but I was like, okay, then, well. And that's how I knew we were on separate pages, because they changed their whole perspective, you know. And I was like, no, that's not me. I'm the same person. But nowadays, you know, the hip hop, I don't mind. I can sit there and I'll listen to hip hop nowadays and listen to any genre, you know. But I do listen to a lot of old school stuff. Anything from the 90s or the early 80s.
So many great friends, best friends, fellow chosen brothers, chosen sisters, you know. And one thing is, you know, you just gotta be a good person in life. I've always tried to be like that, you know. I always say, you know, like I tell my kids, you be your best friend you can, you know. You say the shit to their face, and you say good things behind their back. That's what I always tell my kids, you know. But that's how a lot of people need to be these days. And then when I got sober, it was a crazy choice, you know. Not knowing how bad I was, you know. I was real bad. If I would have kept drinking, I probably wouldn't be here. You guys probably wouldn't even have heard of me. And when I got sober, I had my son, Ace, you know, which is my big superhero, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have stopped drinking. And then when I got sober, you know, it was hard. It's hard because you do lose a lot of people. Same way, a lot of people just don't want to hang out with you, but it seems like your crowd gets smaller. And the only ones that were really there for me is my family. And my family and my Jug Life family, they've always been there for me too. They showed me a lot of support. You know, like when people ask me, you know, why are you hanging out with a guy like Frazee, or why would you hang out with, I would never see you hanging out with a guy like Chief Maker, you know. And then I tell my friend, my friend that I grew up with, I was like, tell you the truth, you know, they showed me more love and support when I got sober than anybody back at home. Back at home, it's just like, oh, fuck it, man, here's a beer, here's a shot, take a shot, fuck it, you know. And over there at the Juggernaut, at least they gave me the love that I didn't see in my best friends and that I grew up with, you know, because my family supported me, you know, and just to have that kind of support is what got me through, you know. And I'm glad every day I'm here, but I do feel like I lost a lot, you know, because like just recently, Wild E, my brother, you know, it was real hard for me. I lost him in December, the day after Christmas, and it was a big thing for me, you know, and I'm still dealing with it. And then like before that, I lost my best friend. I lost a chosen sister. She was like the big sister to me. I lost basically every one of my friends. Alcohol has taken basically everything. They've taken everything from all my grandpas to all my uncles to all my friends. And that's why every day I think about it, you know. I'm glad I'm here. You know, I'm glad I'm here. And I'm so glad I have my brothers and my sister, my mom and my dad. You know, because some people ain't, they don't have that, and I'm lucky to have that. And it takes a lot, you know. But being sober every day is dope. And then when I got sober, you know, I needed shit to help me through. And then all of a sudden, you know, I just needed to change. So it was pretty hard. Alcohol is a hard thing. But my native, it's worth every fucking day if you're willing to give it up. But yeah, sobriety is a hard thing, and I'm glad I'm sober. I just hit 8 years, little shows, and then yeah, my family pretty much is okay. And my wife, she's an amazing lady, you know. She was there with me from the beginning. When I was real bad, when I was a real bad alcoholic, she stood by me, you know. And if it wasn't for her, I probably basically wouldn't still be here. You know, I'm just glad she didn't give up on me, because I don't know. Yeah, exactly, dude. I lost a lot of people, you know. They just didn't want to hang out with me because I was a real bad alcoholic, you know. But yeah, I love my lady. You know, and she knows that too. I tell her that I love her. I love her. I love her family. I love my in-laws. You know, I love all my kids. I love my brother. I love my nieces, my nephews. I love everybody. You know, if I've told you I've loved you, that let you know that came from the heart, because I don't tell that to anybody.
When you scrape your knee, just laugh and let it bleed. And when I'm not there, just help your mother, love your sister, punch your little brother. When you grow up, this is what I'm gonna miss. Just watching all of you, just being little kids, remembering all the things you said and did. But I'm gonna tell you this, that I love all of you, so never forget this, never forget this.
Over here.
My night. It's late. So you catching me in a weird time and a weird space right now. You was sitting in the opium den with Hogan 666, Wickit Nation, SNOOSHI505 and Wickit Al. Been doing this for a while. Brought up on stage for the first time. You know, I'm very honored and privileged for them to be shooting videos here and doing music here. I'm always there to support him with my man Cheese from Gooba Gang crucified till we die. Representing the Navajo Nation to the four corners, to New York City, back to the NYC, to motherfucking Gallup. That's how it be. G-Town, wherever I be, I bring it. We bring it. It's past my bedtime, like I said, and I'm not in the right mind. But I can guarantee you one thing. We just getting started, motherfucker. Cut! Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort.
I want that scalp, I'ma take that scalp, I'ma get that scalp, my knife will help. Wanna take your scalp, need that scalp, I'ma take your scalp. I want that scalp, I'ma take that scalp, I'ma get that scalp, my knife will help. Wanna take your scalp, need that scalp, I'ma take your scalp. Give me that scalp, scalp, give me that scalp, give me that scalp, scalp, give me that scalp, give me that scalp, scalp, give me that scalp, give me that scalp, give me that scalp.